Sit. Welcome to another video. I need some sort of trademark way to start my videos. It's always something different every day. If you've got any suggestions, let me know down below. But I wanted to start today's video by sitting down and having a chat. I've not done this for quite a while actually, where I just sat and talked about a subject to the camera. The camera's fallen. The camera's... Please don't click off or skip on or anything. I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm not gonna just talk on for the sake of it. I'm going to get straight to the point, and I'm not looking for sympathy here. I'm just going to keep you all in the loop as to where I'm at with me personally, my training, and this whole YouTube thing. I find when I'm trying to make a YouTube video, the higher the quality of that video, the more of an impact that puts on different areas of my life, which for me is my training. And what I mean by this is when I put more focus into one particular vlog. Sam, what are you eating? And now I've forgotten where I was at. Okay, so the higher quality of a YouTube video, the more focus I put into that video, the longer that video takes to shoot, and also the longer that video takes to edit. So when I really focus on editing a video, I spend maybe 4 hours in the evening. That means it's going to be a late night, and when you're training every day, the later you stay up, the less recovery you have. In layman's terms, the higher the quality of that video, the lower the quality of your training. And for some time now, I've been trying to find a balance between the two. I don't want to sacrifice my training for lower quality videos, but then on the contrary, I don't want to make a lower quality video. Do you kind of see where this cycle is heading? Last week, for example, I did 18 hours of training plus, I think, 6 videos. So 6 videos times 4 hours to edit, that's 24 hours. Plus however many hours I spent filming those videos, plus working the other things I do. That doesn't leave that many hours left in the day. So I've sort of come to this little conclusion. What I'm gonna do now is, instead of trying to just force myself to upload a video 7 days a week, maybe some weeks if there is a heavy training load that week, or I'm doing a large training week, it's gonna be okay to reduce that number of videos, maybe from every day to 6 videos that week, even 5 videos. That way I can produce as high a quality video as I can possibly produce, but also train to the maximum benefit. You know, if I produce 5 videos one week as opposed to 7 videos, that's an extra probably, well, 8 hours of editing plus maybe another 8 hours of filming. So that's an extra 15 to 16 hours in that one particular week that I can focus on training, on recovery, and get the most out of myself as a racing cyclist, as an aspiring professional cyclist. And I know 99.999% of my viewers are mature. They get where I'm coming from. They understand this. I hope that wasn't too long and it all sort of makes sense. All right, on with today's vlog. Hey Siri, will I need an umbrella today?
Yes, I think we'll see some rain today.
It's another dark and wet summer's day here in Lancashire. Someone told me the other day though that don't worry about the rain, it's just northern sunshine. So in that respect, it's another glorious sunny day. But no, I thought today would be a good opportunity to test out the light I got sent a couple of days ago from Icon. It is advertised as a daylight because it automatically adjusts to the light and also the road conditions. Now it's not fully charged, I only charged it for about 45 minutes before I came out today, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long this battery lasts. I'm heading out now to meet Dan. He's heading towards my house because I told him it wasn't raining down here. Because if I'd have told him, oh, grid. Because if I'd have told him that it was raining, he wouldn't have come out. So if you're watching this, Dan, I'm sorry. It's pouring it down. Dan's doing his good deed for the day, saving a frog. Anyway, Dan, I think we made a good call coming out today. Stopped raining. It's actually pretty nice. And because the air's so warm, the roads are drying up so quickly, so yeah, it's like a back to the British summer. So we headed over to Southport this afternoon. We're riding down the cycle path on the beach and it's just full of sand. It's so sketchy to ride on. No wonder people don't use cycle lanes. Like, not that I'm moaning or anything, but how do you expect cyclists to ride on? Yeah, how do you expect cyclists to ride on cycle lanes when they're just covered in sand like that? It's so dangerous. But anyway, we're in Southport today. We're going to try and find a nice cafe on the beach. Alright, we're in Switchback Cycle Cafe in Southport, but we're doing cycles in here. How was your carrot cake?
It was good.
Summarise it in 3 words.
3 words?
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, it's just carrot cake.
So Dan, you spent, how was it, 2 seasons racing in Belgium? 3 years?
Well, 3 seasons.
Yeah? I'm thinking of going over to racing in Belgium for a bit. So how does racing over there differ to racing here in the UK?
I say it's just as hard as racing here, it's just like more uncontrolled and more explosive, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like faster and more attacks and stuff.
Yeah, basically. And more aggressive.
And do you find there's a lot more races to do over there?
Yeah, there's a lot more racing, like bigger fields as well.
Yeah? It's good fun though?
Yeah, it's decent, like.
Decent prize money as well?
Better than England, so.
Yeah. Just said bye to Dan. He lives in Warrington, which is actually about a 1 hour 30 ride from my house. So we met in the middle somewhere, and even though we did 3.5 hours, we actually only rid with each other for about an hour and a half. But regardless, it was still a pretty good ride. I've got about 45 minutes to go home, and it's just started raining. And believe it or not, I don't actually mind riding in the rain, particularly like today when it's quite warm and humid. It's kind of refreshing. But I made one very big mistake today. I wore white socks. White socks in the rain get filthy. I should have worn black. That's 3 hours, or just over 3 hours done. Just getting back now. The initial review of that light's battery life is it must be pretty good. I did 3.25 hours plus about 45 minutes in the cafe. I left the light on whilst I was in the cafe. So that's 4 hours of riding on a 40-minute charge. Not bad given it's got Bluetooth inside it and what other technology it's got inside as well. Initial reviews, it's good. But now my bike is absolutely filthy. Here in Blackpool this evening with my sister at the BMX track. For those of you that don't know, her sport is BMX racing. She's pretty good at it. I think she's ranked either 2 or 3 in the UK in her female age category. But she's off to America next week to compete in the World Championships. So she's just doing her final prep before they leave to the States. And I said I would take her to training because I'm a top brother. That is the end of today's training and also today's vlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.